Hey, what's up guys? Silver Slayer, welcome back for another video. So today I just wanted to simply talk about the reasons why I stack silver. There's so many different reasons out there. You know, some are more popular than others, but I just wanted to share my reasons because I have several different reasons. It's not specifically just for money. You know, actually when I first started into this, it wasn't about the money at all. I actually didn't even realize the value of silver when I was collecting my old Walking Liberties and you know, my old Mercury dimes and stuff as a kid growing up. When my grandpa would take me metal detecting, I had no idea the value of silver at that age. I just thought it looked cool, and you know, I feel like it's just a passion to me. It's a hobby. It's just something I love to do and I enjoy, but there are several other benefits, and I'm going to explain some of those to you guys. So besides just it being my passion, I also do love the artwork on these coins. You know, I think personally, you guys know that kookaburras and pandas are some of my favorites. I just think the artwork on these are absolutely gorgeous, and I could stare at this stuff all day. You know, I honestly could stare at these coins all day, and sometimes I do. Just the different types of designs, the frosting on some of these coins, and just the pure artwork and beauty that goes into this, especially the luster that silver gives off. And it's just something beautiful to look at. So, also, the history behind the different coins, when we're looking at you know, for say American Eagles compared to Morgans, compared to Maple Leafs, you know, and some of the different coins and their backstories, kind of like not even with just silver coins. Let's see if I still have this The Dollar That Never Was by Frank Gasparo, the 1977 Liberty head that Frank Gasparo made, that Grove Minting Company pretty much did a remodeling of. You know, like the history behind this coin and how it was replaced is just so beautiful to me, and just the history behind that type of stuff is just something that intrigues me. I've always been into history, not only with coins but just in general, and just hearing the backstories on even coins that never came out, and to coins that how the design changes and why the design changed, or why they added certain things into the coins, or maybe coins that were long lost, and you know, all of it. So it's very interesting to me. Also the economy, the different economies, and you know, what led into certain roles that silver played into in different economies and all of that. But it's also an insurance policy, not only for ensuring that my wealth is preserved into something that has always been deemed valuable with intrinsic value, but also insurance is like with the mind state as if my car broke down, or if I had a bill that randomly popped up, or you know, some medical bill or anything like that, then if for some reason my funds weren't there, I could sell, you know, a couple of these or whatever, or go to my local coin shop and take some American Eagles or whatever and quickly liquefy my stack, and you know, get the funds I need. So it's an insurance policy in that light as well. Now, I don't recommend that, because when you sell, you're most likely going to sell your stuff at a loss. So that's why I always say it's good to stack fiat currency on the side, so if emergency situations come up, you won't have to sell your silver. I've seen that happen to way too many people. So it's always, even though we know about the dollar and the value of the dollar, it's still good to keep that and definitely stack that, because that is the most liquid form of money to this day, and until something ever gets adjusted or changed, we have to also abide by that. So also, you know, savings as in short term and long term, it allows me to set goals for myself. Like, I make one big monthly purchase, and this allows me to keep the mind state of saving up money, because I know that I am putting my money into something and I'm always growing. My stack is always growing with this mentality, and it's teaching me the value of $1. It's allowing me to stop blowing my money on coffee and dumb stuff. Like, I quit smoking cigarettes 8 months ago once I started wanting to stack more seriously, because I didn't want to spend that $7 a day on cigarettes. And it allows me to stop blowing my money on irrelevant materialistic necessities that I thought I needed. You know, it allowed me to separate my wants versus needs, and it also taught me to look at the potential value in things instead of just the retail value. When I'm at the store or I see something online, I don't look at the retail value. I look at what could that possibly get me later on. Like, if I see whatever, some type of item, it may be $30, but I look at the potential value and say, hey, one day that could be worth $60, so I invest into it. You know, it's teaching me not only for silver, but I'm turning my brain into an investing machine, and it's allowing me to stop blowing my money on BS stuff that I used to. Also, for my future, I stack silver for the future. My goal is to retire by 50. I'm 24 years old right now, and my goal in life is to build up a savings for me, so when I'm ready to retire, I don't have to work anymore, because I've put in all the work, you know, through the previous years of my life, and one day I can enjoy a debt-free lifestyle that's just financially free. And I feel like, since I see my family struggle with this so bad, this is why I feel the way I do about it, because I see how financially unstable my family is with my mom and everyone, and it just, you know, I don't want to live like that. I don't want to take out loans with insane interest fees and have to go bankrupt and all that. So yeah, I think I've learned from hands-on experiences of growing up as a kid in that situation before, and it's kind of pushing me to say, you know what, I don't want to live like that, so I'm going to do whatever necessary. And that is kind of what got me into looking at investing in the first place. Another reason is just because I enjoy it. Just like with my YouTube channel, I enjoy making YouTube videos. I love it. It's a hobby of mine. I've enjoyed filming, you know, making videos with everything else as well, you know. So the silver, you know, I just put two hobbies into one. I've already been filming skateboarding videos and taking photos of nature with my camera and all that. So when silver stacking came, it was like, hey, you know, why not combine both of my hobbies into one? So I feel that was really beneficial. I really enjoy editing and using different programs and all that, and it's fun to me, you know. It's a passion of mine. So I also understand, I stack silver because I understand the uncertainty of the dollar, and I understand that since it is not backed by anything with real value anymore, how vulnerable it is, and I understand that it's lost 98% of its value, and I understand where it's headed. So I'm putting my fiat currency, or my money, into something that's held its value for so long. You know, I understand the value of silver with an intrinsic value mind state, also looking at the industrial uses of silver. I made a video called The Industrial Uses of Silver. I will link it in the description of this video. Highly recommend you check that out. I made that video to share with people how beneficial silver isn't only going to be in today's society with technology, but in the future, where silver's headed, some of the uses, not even just for technology, but for medicine and all sorts of things. I list several different uses for silver, and when we look at the supply versus demand versus you know, all of that the market with it in different categories, and all of that. When we look at that, you know, these are things that people don't really look at when they think about that. They either look at silver in a mind state of the past and aren't looking at the markets in a potential or futuristic type of light, where which that's what's going to play the biggest role into deciding what happens. But we also have to remember we cannot predict the future, so anything could happen and we have to stack accordingly. Just like when I talk about, you know, if you're a SHTF prepper and you feel that one day silver is going to be worth silver, you know, 1 ounce of silver will be worth 1 ounce of silver no matter what type it is. You know, a kookaburra will be worth just as much as a generic round because it will be sought after simply and strictly only for its metal content, versus someone who may not think that's ever going to happen, and there might be an adjustment in the economy, or maybe if the bubble does pop, maybe there will still be a more of a collector market with some higher premium coins that will hold up, because it won't be as major as people predict. So, you know, these types of things on where you feel the economy is going to go should determine how you stack. Because if I'm a SHTF prepper, then obviously I should be buying more stuff like just Eagles and junk silver and stuff like that. There's no point to be paying higher premiums, because one day that higher premium coin is not going to be worth anything more than the generic is anyway, so I should be buying as many ounces as possible for as cheap as possible. So that's just an example of, you know, where do you feel the future is going to go in the economy across the world at that, and you know, it should determine your stacking strategies. And it's just really cool to, with my channel, I try to understand everyone else's opinions respectfully. I make a lot of poll videos to try to understand other people's reasons. I like to look at the majority, and I try to understand, you know, what most people feel is going to happen, not even just with the prices of silver, but, you know, their stacking strategies, the reasons behind it. And this allows me to become more open-minded as well. And I even made a video like, how would you spend this $150? And I asked people which category. I had like 8 eagles out there, which for one category. I had a 10th ounce of gold in a different category. I had 5 pandas in a different category, and I had 1 really expensive high premium coin. And I was like, if you were to have this $150, which one of those categories would you buy? And I asked people, and it was just so intriguing to see what the majority of people would have invested in, which category, and hearing their reasons behind it. So this is allowing me to understand more of the mind state and awareness that goes in when people are investing into silver, and what their ideas are and why. And this is, you know, I feel that's very beneficial to have, because as soon as we become closed-minded, we stop learning. So you know, that's just stuff that's always intrigued me, and, you know, I try to not only make these videos for the interest in me, but also for you guys to read the comment sections of my videos and also try to get a better understanding yourself. So just wanted to make that. I also just want to say thank you everyone watching my videos. All the positive support I really appreciate. I've been making my channel for about 6 months now, and it's been an amazing experience. I've gained tons of knowledge. I always say that I learn more from you guys in the comment sections than I do anywhere else. You guys have taught me so much. I don't claim to be an expert coin stacker or anything to that degree. I've been stacking for about 3 years, and all I can do is share my experience and what my opinion is on every category, and just that's why I try to stay in my lane when I talk about certain things. You don't hear me talking about Morgan silver dollars in that market, because I don't know anything about that. I try to stay into categories that I only know about, because anything else is irrelevant to me. I don't understand that, so why would I talk about it as if I do? That's why I only talk about the stuff that I stack in my experience. That's all I can give. And I just try to be as transparent as possible with you guys for those reasons. And I just really appreciate all the support, everyone that's done channel artwork and, you know, the intro videos and the shout outs and all of that stuff. I really do appreciate it. You guys are forever going to be a part of my heart, and that's why I've also done so many giveaways and shout out videos. That's my way of giving back. So just really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, then please like that like button. Liking the video will promote my channel more out there, and it would not only helping me out, but it's also pushing silver stacking channels as a whole. You know, the silver YouTube community is insanely small, and I feel like it's our job to reach as many people as we can to introduce new people to the benefits of stacking and investing into silver. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys for the next video. Peace.